Yeah. Thank you. And now, the proprietor of Iguarfnes, the ambassador of Sneth, the enterprier of Formuminchaika, please welcome Risharguanox. No. Roosta Banoosta Badoosta Bashad. There. Oh, very fluffy. No one starts with songs in 5. I'm going to start with a song in 5 called Byron Ussy Man. Byron Ussy Man comes here to do nothing to you. Byron Ussy Man comes here to do nothing to you. Byron Ussy Man, Byron Ussy Man, Byron Ussy Man. Byron Ussy Man, Byron Ussy Man, Byron Ussy Man. Puck Pokey Pants goes there to do maneuvers to you. Puck Pokey Pants goes there to do maneuvers to you. Buddhist maneuvers, Buddhist maneuvers, Buddhist maneuvers, Buddhist maneuvers, Buddhist maneuvers, Buddhist maneuvers. But not to non-believers. Byron Ussy Man comes here to do nothing to you. Byron Ussy Man comes here to do nothing to you. Nothing, 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 nothing to you. Nothing, 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 nothing to you. It's the happy part. Who's fork dings on the Denny Doppler? Is a drop worth puffing in the Mugatunyas, chewing up petunias? I don't even strum on the Stricky Stramios, or get a mickle in the Manios with the Benucky and the moon fucky upper neck. Go get a dog patch flower, sew it into a yellow dress. Yes, said the clean green queen when she saw the brown gippy gown. This must be the work of Byron Ussy Man. Now, normally we go back into the first part, but we're trying to get a good feeling up in here. Oh, holes, fork, dings on the Denny Doppler. This is drop worth buffing in the Mugatunyas, chewing up petunias. I don't even strum on the Stricky Stramios. I get a mickle in the Manios with the Benucky and the moon fucky upper neck. Go get a dog patch flower, sew it into a yellow dress. Yes, said the clean green queen when she saw the brown gippy gown. This must be the work of Byron Ussy Man. Byron Ussy Man goes here to do nothing to you. Byron Ussy Man goes here to do nothing to you. Byron Ussy Man, 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 Byron Ussy Man. Puck Pokey Pants goes there to do maneuvers to you. Puck Pokey Pants goes there to do maneuvers to you. Buddhist maneuvers, Buddhist maneuvers, Buddhist maneuvers, Buddhist maneuvers, Buddhist maneuvers, Buddhist maneuvers, but not to non-believers. That's the end of the first song. I'm going to try to not make any space. Oh wait, what was the song I was making up upstairs? A lot of different stuff going on, a lot of different stuff going on. There's a lot of different stuff going on, a lot of different stuff going on, a lot of different stuff going on, stuff going on, stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on, stuff going on, stuff going on, a lot of different stuff going on, stuff going on, stuff going on. There's a lot of different stuff going on, stuff going on, stuff going on. A lot of different stuff going on, stuff going on, stuff going on. There's a lot of different stuff going on, stuff going on, stuff going on. It's true. So much is going on. That's about all I could say about it. Sure as come on right now. I give you now a snunga. A snunga, a bark walks funga, a drim jugal ricks, oxbox funga, pachakwa, pafim both fakwa, snooga mix, horse a rumba bill, that's a zakwa, chinow, rippy foofa mox, blig a coach now, bick a fifth over myth pound, slimmy days bork, big a choach snade, give me lucky liz bork, blanyas, mow. For fam both blocked up, a drunk jacket table till got stuck up an ambit. For folk fox fam bitch, ill sneaky bigger under dope drunk strampage chinout. If a foo for mocks blig a toad snout. Bick a fifth over myth pout. Slimmy days work big a choach snade. Give me licky liz work blame yes.
Blorthorn has a mon's horse on overlied, poofer side, Mitch nor quite ride up a foo fight, get a long load slide.
Spag number on. Babundies, oh, hevel, licky lundies, marsh gone, jigger on, jig done a Monday. To bath, from frocks on the freak bath, to gas, to laugh at a cat of Milgovitz, Mark Strong, sugar bits, Jack Fawn, Vilgabitz, bad block, toad, suck, Mervice, Benilgitch, Oos pack, a foom, foos, feck, but juice, crack, loose, dack, echo, wow, lump of a news jack, snout. If a foofle marks, blinket, don't snout. Pick a fifth, over, myth, pound. Simmy days, bork, big a truck, snade. Give me licky lizard, work, blame. And now the gallop. Now reverse gallop. Now the triplets. Who's been out there doing windows? One. Iggy Ox, pants don't mean. Whoops. I'll read a few words from my book. These are neologisms, which means words that didn't previously exist, or they existed, just not in our sphere. So it's just a spherical transference. Punjumnia screw rotorga of Runupad. Krenny Henny is Joto Henny's. Amargulenny's Bluba. A bluba is a more aquatic word. It's dense and moist. Thank you very much. Now we're going to get fluffing onto some new material over here, over there, doing what we did, knowing what they knew about nothing.
let's do an instrumental. It's a triplets instrumental. May I have a stool, please? Anybody? Thank you very much.
It's your old friend, the first part.
Almost over.
Didn't know there a bear in the ball rock
Very nice, very fluffy, very wild, very Portuguese. Got to get some rosin up on the bow. Make sure that everything goes as planned. Jeez, running low on this stuff. Well, technically it's a Thursday night, but it doesn't stop us from making fun of Friday night. Where's my... Oh my God, it's Friday night. You're going to get laid, you're going to drink beer, you're going to go here, you're going to go there, you're going to see Teddy, you're going to see Claire. It's going to be the best night of your life. Oh my God, it's Friday night. All the girls are flipping their tails and doing their nails. All the guys are getting real brave and getting in shape. Better text Bandy, better text us. Gonna get drunk and make a big mess. It's gonna be the best night of your life. Oh my God, it's Friday night. Well, I'm just gonna stay in my room and play cello and keep it real mellow. Cause I'm insane, too many notes in my brain. I'm just gonna chill in my dirty old garments and shred some good torments. Cause I got some wives, they're made of wood. They only ever make me feel good. I said a Friday night date night with my wood wife. We're gonna put some rowboat on. Thermage now. Here's an informational language song. Instead of thank you, I say Tharnox. Instead of thank you very much, I say Thermage. Instead of good morning, I say good marfuning. Instead of good night, I say good nicks. And when people ask me how I'm doing, I say pretty fluffy. When people ask me how I'm doing, what do I say? Pretty what? Pretty what? Fluffy, 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 very fluffy. Now I have a bunch of songs that involve the word fluffy, the most famous of which is the second most requested song that I have, and that one's called Fluffy Arabian Cat Disease. I'll spare you the misery of playing that song. I'll just play it fast real quick. It goes, Fluffy Arabian Cat Disease, Fluffy Arabian Cat Disease, Jazz Disease, Fluffy Arabian Cat Disease, Fluffy Arabian Cat Disease, Fluffy Arabian Cat Disease, Cat Disease, Cat Disease, Fluffy Arabian Cat Disease. Well, it could take me all night long to explain this feeling, so I'm not going to. All I'm gonna say is Fluffy Arabian Cat Disease, Fluffy Arabian Cat Disease. I said cat disease, Fluffy Arabian Kazoo disease. And then the other one's called Who's a Fluffy Cobra? I gotta look down at my lovely little snake squirrel hybrid. Who's a fluffy cobra? Who's the fluffy cobra? Who's the perfect snake for me? Slithering through the grasses, catching touchdown passes, happy as a snake could be. And in the morning, I play the oboe for it. You know, like the snake charmers. They're all... Who's the fluffy cobra? Who's the fluffy cobra? Who's the perfect snake for me? Slithering through the grasses, catching touchdown passes, happy as a snake could be. And in the evening, I play the murdangum for it. Murdangum is an onomatopoeic Indian drum that goes murdangum. Murdangum, murdangum, murdick-dangum, murdangum. Who's the fluffy cobra? Who's the fluffy cobra? Those are the two songs that involve the word fluffy. And there's another one that used to be my theme song to get people going in the middle of the set, which is like this. Very nice, very wild, very fluffy, very Portuguese, very nice, very wild, very fluffy. Your turn. Very nice. Very fluffy. That was great. Okay, your turn. No, it was my turn. I was trying to not to... I don't like a lot of silence up here. So I'm trying to get with... Oh, yeah, here we go. Just step on that. Yeah, let's read some more words. Blaspu Shayirva del Glolokic. Pecky Pecky. Binty Dinty. Renty Denty. Bird Renty Denty. That's the renty denty that birds come up with. Germetico del Ortiglo Borbiglo Grugrauga. Blism's Pro Ungra Box of Achikachi. So anyway, those are some songs. Yeah, hell yeah. Very fluffy, very nice, very wild, very Portuguese. Feeling pretty good about that. Some of everything, some of this, some of that, some of these, some of those. We're going to do a little fast one for you. I'm no itty couple pia into sa into bunty pa oof eat look at me like for hacking who just be feel that uncle mark fempo grig the interbar banger mark Benazov Griminex Fabe the hole Sperminoff L Graminoff Ilky walks, hack the job. Bumping, get the black. East Mendoza, Fundo, Dundo, Dimno, Yow, Gagging out, Hagging up, the foul, Erdo, Stop, Binto, How, Binto, into Grinto, Eggermore, Benazoth, Grimanex, Flame the Hove, Spermanop, Grammy now, Ilguox, Active. Look, them no dogs, Borgin, Huggies, Dorgis, dogs, Life, Bark, Pepto, Heart, Pepto, Ecto, Grecto, Gar, Got you V, Amno D, Amno Ecto, Kick Degree, Cup of Ya, Enter Za, Enter Bunti, Funti, Va, Egermork. Now, can you repeat after me? Egermork, Benasoth, Grimanex, Fabedahoth, Spermanov, Gramina, Ilguox, Hactojaw, Egermork, Benasoth, Grimanex, Fabedahoth, Spermanov, Gramina, Ilguox, Hactojaw. Let's do it. Thank you. I just got to let out some steam every once in a while. Now in the old days before they had dubstep, people just had things in castles. They hired a goblinish man to rock around with cello. You didn't know about that because it didn't get wrote in the history books, but that's how they had dance parties back in the old days. Okay, you're the royalty and I'm the jester. And we go like this.
Under the table where I belong. It feels so comfortable here. Not trying to look tall and cool like everyone else. Yeah! Give me the money, 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 give me the money. I eat money, yeah. I'm hungry, 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 I'm hungry,
Feed the goblin, 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 feed the goblin.
Feed him.
He put it in my mouth.
It barfed up $80. Now, speaking of eating money, I don't know if you guys have been familiarized with the land of Snuff lately. That is the planet that is a slightly non-physical realm, which I, or at least enough parts of I to give pause to the claws, am from. And in that realm, they have their own charts, too. So the chart toppers recently are included in a very select batch of funumbles that are most dithering and high society. And because of that, we offer you the #1 song in the land of Snuff at this very moment, Bastard Bat Nightingale Pony. Oh yeah, and it's about frickin' eating money. Bastard bat nightingale pony, bastard bat nightingale horse, bastard bat nightingale pony, tripping through the forest of slime on its way to the bank. Bastard bat nightingale pony, bastard bat nightingale horse, bastard bat nightingale pony, tripping through the forest of slime on its way to the bank. But no one's there when he gets to the bank, so he cries out wolf loneliness. But suddenly Harold the Tiger comes galloping in with the key. Harold the Tiger is coming to save you with a gear. Harold the Tiger is coming to save you with a key, with a key, with the key, with the key. Sick 'em up now. So they open the door and they rush inside and they run to the safe with the edible cash and they gather up a couple nice forks and plates. They get a couple packages of ketchup. They get a couple packages of mustard and they put the ketchup and the mustard on the money. I said they put the ketchup and the mustard on the money. They put the ketchup and the mustard on the money and then they eat $5 million. Bastard bat nightingale pony, bastard bat nightingale horse, bastard bat nightingale pony, bastard bat nightingale pony, bastard bat nightingale horse, bastard bat nightingale pony, tripping through the forest of slime on his way to the bank. Bastard bat nightingale pony. Thermich. Thermich. Now let's go over this saying again. Instead of thank you, I say Tharnox. Instead of thank you very much, I say Thermich. Instead of good morning, I say good marfuning. Instead of good night, I say good nicks. And people ask me how I'm doing, I say pretty fluffy. People ask me how I'm doing, what do I say? Okay, so now let's see if we can do a quiz. No, we're not ready for the quiz. Okay, good. What do we got here? Okay, here. Cello and kazoo doubling is always fun. And somebody get a harmony. There you go. Well, we did eat some money, and we did put some limes on it, and it was very much better with the limes, we'd have to say. Now, let me just say some things to you real quick while we're getting ready to do our next song. There is a format called the bounce, and it goes roule-tule, oole-boole, and does all the things that you would want a thing to do, and it becomes most delightful, and it corrugates up your life in a way that you can't uncorrugate it. The insanity which has ensued from that is not from that. That's from using hard drugs, and don't do that. Don't, yeah, for too long. I give you gyptos, iminiminipptos. I'm going to do an instrumental first because it's time to chill out. It's in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. There you go. Very fluffy, very nice. Now we're going to come with the straight hard stuff. Like I said, this is gyptos, iminiminipptos. We're going to dedicate it to these people over here. Wait.
Gyptos, gyptos, niptos, gyptos, 50 dambe, mitrus, pitrus, lemon, nitrus, mitrus, pice to bang the bope, awak, glubban, jawak, fawak, plunge, conjunum, ibsu, durak, nurak, lurak, plunge, kaisikow, ow! What happened to the music? It was fast and caribou-like, now it's Twilgy and Total. Toads have taken over, toads have taken over, toads have taken, the toads are all, gyptos, niptos, gyptos, 50 mitrus, pitrus, lemon, nitrus, mitrus, pice to bang the bope, awak, blubban, jawak, fawak, blunge, gunjunum, imsu, durak, nurak, lurak, plunge, kaisikow, ow! How many of you have heard a song about gyptos before? Okay, well, mark your calendars, December, whatever it is. Oh, we got a tune string out of tune. Look at this natural harmony that they've given me. What's happening to our nice music that started out with such beautiful singing? How about it for Meadow Makers? Now, did they succeed in making a meadow in your mind where you could lay for a brief second with a little bit of vegan cheese spread and some bread down by the brook and listening to the mellow sounds that come out of antidepressants and all that? Okay. Sorry. Just got to tune up. Now, I'm going to play you my very newest song. This is the one I'm most excited about myself personally, and the Land of Snuff predicts that the charts are going to be all over this one for a second. I'm just going to put the music there just in case I can't remember, but I think I can remember. It's about the fairy realm and seeing without eyes. Where did they go when everyone came to find? Nothing was there. Nothing was left behind. And what did they say when everyone asked of them? Nothing was heard, but ears were the wrong place to look. Oh, this is your part. Okay, I forgot you guys have a part in this song. So I'm like, they all went skipping away into the edge of the Plinkany woods. Even if those aren't technically there, magical forests are real. That's your part. Okay.
Oh, they all went skipping away into the edge of the Blinkiny woods, even if those aren't technically there. Where could they be? Ask the humans, thinking objectively, are they hidden in a place we can't conceive? Yeah! Now, this next verse is a conversation between a human-ish form and the goblin. What were their names?
Bobilic and Grounthany.
How did you know?
Sorcery tackled my tongue.
What should I do? Been craving a real response.
Reality's glue is starting to magically melt.
They all went skipping away into the edge of the Blinkiny woods, even if those aren't technically real. Where could they be? Ask the humans, thinking objectively, are they hidden in a place we can't conceive? Any cello players out there? See, this is my new big cello power chord. You got an octave and then a fifth on top of it. You guys ever play that chord? Pretty tight. You should give it a try. Now I'm going to try to say what the cello is saying. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to do it like Frank Sinatra does it. Okay, this next verse gets kind of deep. Where should we look? Wait, let's do it again. Where should we look? What if we never see?
Faith isn't blind, it's seeing with other than eyes.
Other than eyes? Where is your science degree?
Rhythms and melodies are proof of the magical realm.
They all went skipping away into the edge of the Blinkiny woods, even if those aren't technically there. Where could they be? Ask the humans, thinking objectively, are they hidden in a place we can't conceive? There's a sense called imagination. It has a power of nonsense. You thought that it was a daydream, but you were actually somewhere else. Wait. There's a sense called imagination. It has the power of nonsense. You thought it was a daydream, but you were existing somewhere else. Here's for bilocation in trans dimensions, getting weird. Okay, now let's give you another chance to clap for that song so that it's not awkward silence in here. Magical forest thrill. All right, great. I'm so glad everybody's feeling good in here. It's certainly an honor to be doing narguals for Jim to be, yeah. Let me look at the brief look at the hit songs of Snuff lately and find that we are feeling pretty good about everything. Here's another song in 5 about Giant's Loss.
Scream into the mytholock, fly in with the Pegasus. Underworld squishy fires of doom. We're cooking apples for me now. Screamy tiger lock wings on a false buffalo. Time for the French Portuguese pig to come and jick a fluffy dance. We've been through the ricky atmosphere. Is it heavy? Is it gray? Deep inside the sticky forest of rust, a giant sloth says, hey. Hey! Hey! Screamy tiger lock wings on a false buffalo. Time for the French Portuguese pig to come and jick a fluffy dance. And now for another song in 5. Here's my other song in 5, and it's about the future, about robots. But first, let me give you my song about robots chopping wood. Robots chopping wood. Robots chopping wood. Metal arms full of blades. Robots chopping wood. Robots chopping wood. Robots chopping wood. Never need to take breaks. Robots chopping wood. Chopping, chopping, never stopping. Chopping, chopping, never stopping. Chopping, chopping, never ever stopping. But it's good, because you could stay inside and have a warm cup of tea. Now, how much wood could a robot chop if a robot could chop wood? It would chop way more wood than you could chop if you could even chop wood. Don't think you can chop. What are you, the John Henry of wood? Didn't think so, 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 didn't think so. It's a reindeer, 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 it's a reindeer. Chopping more wood than you, because it's got big buck horns and hoofs. It's all big. Reindeers chopping wood. Reindeers chopping wood. Being in the snow, reindeers chopping wood. Reindeers chopping wood. Reindeers chopping wood. Eating bricks, eating your house, eating fish. No, never eating fish because they're vegetarian like me. I'm vegan. Anybody vegan out there? Yeah, vegan cello power. All right, where were we at? Oh, yeah. Robots chopping wood. Robots chopping wood. Slicing time blows your mind. Robots chopping wood. And now for the robot song. When I left my thermich. Now let's see where we're at. Instead of thank you, I say thermich. No, sorry. Instead of thank you, I say Tharnox. Instead of thank you very much, I say thermich. Instead of good morning, I say good morning. Instead of good night, I say good next. And when people ask me how I'm doing, I say pretty fluffy. That's right. Okay, good. So we're almost ready for a quiz on that. But when I lift my left leg, please say robots. Mowing your lawn, making you food, driving your car, calling you dude, washing your car, never being rude, waking you up, washing your hair, refilling your cup, feeding your cat, walking your dog, finding your hat. Robots letting you go on vacation and make lovely impressionist paintings and write sentimental poems. Compose a bunch of happy songs about robots. 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 And now do the same thing but with rabbits. Mowing your lawn, making you food, driving your car, calling you dude, washing your car, never being rude, waking you up, washing your hair, eating your wires, running away from your dog, scaring your wife, making you get a divorce, ruining your life. But still shouldn't test on them. Who wants to pour chemicals in a baby bunny's eyes just so you could stick something up your butt that feels good?
No! Bunny, not sacrificial lamb. Now we're going to do what we call laughing plus cello. Let's move it up a couple keys. Yeah, I'll do one and then you do one. See if you get it. Right? Great stuff, everybody. Thank you very much. Here's a brief spoken word number. Ebbing, scrabbing, $4 a blabbing, the jink, pointies. Fair go Mars, no bullbox, the clothes, monk, for a bent, glint, grainies. The fuck you indoor, if it bourbon, and fuck the rummox. If it's just degree, hopefully those degree. Way on the 50 A on the stay, we're locked by Christ down, Oklahoma, the Muffy ride, try up an integree, buffling up your knees, sprinkling into these portal, immortal, deadling bras, up a shake, up your bars, when me arcs back to go way, no upper ray. Now you take this bass line and we're going to corrugate it up to show you what my brain feels like on the corrugation department. You got bump, bam, 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 and then you're off. At the top part here. Ebbing, scrabbing, $4 a blabbing, the jink, pointies. Fair go Mars, no bullbox, the clothes, monk, for a bent, glint, grainies. The fuck you indoor, if it bourbon, if fuck the rummox, if it's his degree, hopeful of those degree. Way on the ficky locked by Christ, Oklahoma, the Muffy ride, drive up an integree, fuffling up, skinny, sprinkling into these portal, a martel, deadling, rise up a ship, up a shot to boss, with me, expect a queen, an upper rain. Very good. Now it's almost time for another chart topper from the land of Snuff, most recently about one of the classic dualities of all life on earth of all time, and that is something that you will find that you fall into one or the other category. Can we please see a show of hands at who falls into the category of graph paper? Well, you need to know the other option. It's graph paper versus hippies. You're either a hippie or you're graph paper. And both are very good and necessary to our world. Then don't raise your hand. It's all good. Or raise your hand twice. Oh, we need actually raise your hand more then. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Now, who's graph paper in here? And hippies. Wow, I didn't know you were hippie. That's funny. I thought I would have put you as graph paper. Well, anyways, okay, well, great stuff, everybody. Thank you very much. This one's called Graph Paper versus Hippies. Well, you'll see. If you guys are offended by mild drug references, please close your ears on this song. Graph paper versus hippies, graph paper versus hippies, graph paper versus hippies. The hippies win the first round. Graph paper versus hippies, graph paper versus hippies, paper versus hippies. Graph paper wins round 2. Cause the hippies roll it up and smoke a tube with it. They cover boobs with it. They make an airplane from it. Hippies put their flyers up on pines with it. They chop up lines on it, and then they're fine with it. Graph paper versus hippies, graph paper versus hippies, graph paper versus hippies. The hippies won the first round. Graph paper versus hippies, graph paper versus hippies, paper versus hippies. Graph paper won round 2. Cause the hippies make their liquid acid squares on it, and then they stare at it, and they're like, whoa, I didn't know there was a chair in it. What kind of chair is it? Wait, oh no, it's an electric chair. Bad trip, script, flip, gotta take a molly dip to get back in the groove and improve. That's why I said grab paper versus hippies, grab paper versus hippies, grab paper versus hippies. The hippies won the first round. Paper versus hippies, grab paper versus hippies, grab paper versus hippies, grab paper, 1 round 2. So, we're through 2 rounds now. It seems to be tied. So we're on to round 3, the ultimate test. On the left, you got the hippies in their braless breasts. On the right, graph paper is ready for some math. But they've never heard of the Buddhist path. The hippies get a call on their old landline saying, "Hey man, are you out of your mind? Rainbow's wedding's in half an hour. She's getting married to Dragonwood Flower. You better leave now, try not to look high. And one more thing, you gotta wear a tie." "Oh no, not a tie. Why, just got his why?" Unless you mean like tie-dye. So the hippies look sadly across the net and suddenly have the best idea yet. They grab a piece of graph paper, give it to fold, feeling like they just struck gold. They get real clever and do some origami and darken it up with vegan salami. They make it to the wedding in the nick of time and everyone's like, "What a beautiful tie. Oh, did you make it all so nice?" Graph paper versus hippies, graph paper versus hippies, graph paper versus hippies. The hippies won the first round. Graph paper versus hippies, graph paper versus paper versus hippies. The hippies won the first round. Graph paper won the second round. And the third round ended in a tie. Yeah, everyone wins because the hippies made a graph paper time. All right, now you get what I was talking about. Real quick tricks segment where I do a trick. Now let me show you the song here. It goes like this. Sad part. And it goes stuff like that. So now we're going to try to do it like this. All right, pelvic readjustment courtesy of Floorboard Jameson there. I love Floorboard Jameson. He was my pet before I had no pets. Floorboard Jameson was my pet before I had no pets. Floorboard Jameson was my pet before I had no pets. Floorboard Jameson was my pet before I had no pets. Floorboard Jameson was my pet before I had no pets. You know, I wish I was the kind of guy that could get up here and play a song called Floorboard Jameson, but like for like 13 minutes until everyone was like, all right, enough. Because then that would be art. But no, I'm a wuss. I'm a crowd pleaser, kind of. I mean, I'm not that much of a crowd pleaser. Like, you know, you try to like meet in the middle somewhere. You try to pull them in, but you're like, no, I'm doing my own thing. I mean, I'm not up here being like, rock me, mama, with the ball and chain. Rock me, mama, with the sugar cane. I wanted the Coors Light and I didn't find one. Or what, you know, whatever they do to crowd please everybody. But so anyway, yeah, Floorboard Jameson was my friend. Floorboard Jameson was my pet before I didn't have a pet. Floorboard Jameson was my pet, was my pet. Floorboard Jameson was my pet, was my pet, was my pet, was my pet, was my pet. Floorboard Jameson was my pet. What's his name? What's that floorboard's name? Floorboard Jameson was my pet before I didn't have a pet. Before I didn't have a pet. Before I didn't have a pet. Cello and laughing, and let's go round 2. No, actually, here's a. What the animal is this? Very good. Okay, now what is this now? That's right. That's 2 cows. Now let's see if I can do 3 cows. A very special day if I can get it. Three cows, there you go. All right, we haven't played an instrumental in a while, so I'm going to get instrumental with it while you guys just take a little break and chill out for your second. This one involves a special bounce called the Flutter Bounce that you might understand what it means. It's where you go like that. Oh, Indo Pindo. And speaking of ignipods, as we were, I would now like to request a choral redundancy from your Association of Redundancy, if you would, in saying, offering up the following phrase, thrice in a row, which is thrice, twice, once, twice, thrice, thrice. Thrice in a row, saying ignipod. Can you say ignipod? So I'm going to be like, crime and chime in, formest, you lime, and then you're all, ignipod, 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 ignipod. Can you do that too? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ignipod, yeah. And then I'm going to be like, summon, jumping, formest, lumbin, ignipod. It's like that. It's like... Carmen, John Man, for masculine man. Stumbin', jumbin', for masculine. Drumming, jumping, for masculine man. Stumbin', jumbin', for masculine man. Midgula, unshucky blasto, inummer fuska for third sound, murmuculon, mephos, pajos, vicky thambos, a twitch of kalimiark's claw, honey fawny fway, famiragox, plateau, banudgy locks, porth, the fajambos, dermide, a twicky, basher, no cloak, on the big winnows, folk, any shempus pa, normus clock, glow, crime and jamming, for masculine man. Jumbin', for masculine. Crime and jiming for masculine linemen. Scumbin', jumbin' for masculine men. Dose, a finna fall, Miller Rippy Punch Chaw, a fire power, a panumage. Rar echoes, a merrimack, stem, thicky there, locks, box, to continue the maze to jar. Love me, loud, Labisca row, Fimo, Fadastra foul, dark, John, and Neville lock, Little Pro, I get stucky, my nothing clean, and particularly screen. If a nibbit took it through me, far-fosk. If a nibbit took it through me, far-fosk. If a nibbit took it through me, far-fosk. If a nibbit took it through me, if a nibbit took it through me, if a nibbit took it through me, far-fosk. If a nibbit took it through me, far-fosk. If a nibbit took a through me, far-fosk. If a nibbit took a through me, if a nibbit took a through me, if a nibbit took a through me, far-fosk. I said, Carmen, Jarman, for masculine. Sumbin, jumbin, for masculine. Carmen, Jarman, for masculine. Sumbin, jumbin, for masculine. Just in the fall, me be fan show. For permanent, rare echoes, a mirror marks them to get their locks box of continue to make the dark. Let me loud, let me scream, film, Vanessa, dark, on the level, if I never do go to me, fall. Potatoes. No, I have a song in 5 about potatoes you guys might like. I'd like to dedicate this to Dana Louise and Noah, who have been requesting it for some time now in their own way, if not really requesting it, but just mentioning it, which puts a little heart-shaped icon on my ego. It's like half in Snuff and half in English. Fomagik Muttajib Blaze, Fomagik Muttajantes, Fomagik Gipip Blaze, Fomagik Tagaw, Nuragik Nuranantes, Nuragik Nurabantes, Nuragik Gibaswantes, Nuragik Tagaw. Dressed like a fluffy space clown, right up on a pile of hash browns, magic carpet in the brown towns of Blinox. From a chubby reggae rockets, got potato in the docket, keep another in your pocket for an appling on. Put him in the Pippi Vastra, he's the one in Murathastra. Take him on another Jontes, never down Jounce. Flying in his zucchinis, fun another Lamborghini. Time to take another cruise with the Court Lord, Bjord. Fumagik, Muttajib Blaze, Fumagik, Muttajantes, Fumagik, Gipip Blaze, Fumagik, the cow. Nuragik, Nuranantes, Nuragik, Nurabantes, Nuragik, Gibaswantes, Nuragik, the cow. Dressed like a fluffy space clown, right upon a pile of hash browns, magic carpet in the brown towns of Blinox. From mama to reggae rockets, got potato in the docket, keep another in your pocket for nibbling on. Wouldn't that be good? When you reach your rise next, his porridge makes a hearty breakfast, cross another off the checklist, space oath. Fetch King Yippa-Bobner, take him to the Glippy Globner, and the corn on the cobner, 9 miles high. High. Fomagik, Muttajib Blaze, Fomagik, Muttajantes, Fomagik, Gipip Blaze, Fomagik, the cow. Nuragik, Nuranantes, Nuragik, Nurabantes, Nuragik, Gibaswantes, Nuragik, the cow. Dressed like a fluffy space clown, right upon a pile of hash browns, magic carpet in the brown towns of Blinox. From mama chubby reggae rockets, got potato in the docket, keep another in your pocket for nibbling on. Marilox, Epipistres, Therafox, Uquinistes, Orbalox, Mugathicways, Ibonid, the Thusk. Touch up on the burnt fuenos, it's a battle in your brainios. That's how aliens explain those, being not from Earth. Potatoes are portals, potatoes are portals, potatoes should be called portatoes. Potatoes are portals, potatoes are portals, potatoes should be called portatoes. Potatoes are portals, potatoes are portals. Potatoes should be called potatoes. Potatoes are portals. Potatoes are portals. Potatoes should be called potatoes. Flying a potato to the stars and drinking the rainbow starlight forever. Meeting the cosmic bunny of Egypt, holding his hand and bouncing to Neptune.
Flying a potato through the stars and drinking the rainbow starlight forever.
Leading the cosmic bunny of Egypt, holding his hand and bouncing to Neptune. It has no ending, it goes off script and into the forest and into the void and it never ends. Oh, Floorboard Jameson is my pet, at least before I didn't have a pet. Floorboard Jameson is wet because I poured my water of my soul on to my pet that wasn't his wet pet. Get it down, throw it around, gimme, 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 gimme Algernon. I need to eat a lot of algae because I ate a lot of money. And when you get dirty strippers in your mouth, then you need to eat algae on it too. Sorry, that wasn't my best work. Let me get off here and go back to the stage. I was just, improvising. Thank you. I would like to now do some brief tricks. Now when I complete a trick, can you please give a brief cheer of some kind? What is that upon my head? Is it a spider web? You see that? Playing the bass, playing the bass, playing the bass on a tiny little string. Yeah, playing the bass, playing the bass, playing the bass on a tiny little string. Dip-a-boom. Oh, I broke my bass. And we got a spare bass string, low E, please. Anyone? Do you have a spare bass string? Anybody out there? We go out on the street. Kansas City, home to a lot of musicians. There's got to be someone. He'd be like, oh, so my bass string! No. Oh. Oh, something happened. Here's a new tuning. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna do some tricks. Cumber stroke the bundle, stroke the Vinci on the Bundy. And porky stroke a monkey talk, ejected on a Monday. The Sunday, her ambulary parts declare buenus. Between us is the looks to don't bait your gated gleanus. From a moxie, from patone, bones alone the neighbor. Well, oxy jocks, panoxylox, the plaster made it fable on the table. It slips into the heaven of Beniga with the clean Vincent prepped and presenting on a zebra. Plark out your hemi and sostegui. Plark out your hemi and sostegui. Plark out your hemi and sostegui. Wow. Algador, Halgasnor, Narky on the devil. A level up, a nebulated, boat your campus devil on the bevel. A burstigated Marthanope climber, who wound, found, bounder sounds deep around the hammer. Strikey pow, number cow, Vexador Vilimpo, Pajimpa stone, Horky known, Gratsanon, Bimimpo on the Fimpo. A hersugated Buster Narky Jimpo, Patraxia bond, Monsterdon, Bajik, the joke, but Nippo. Oh shit. Okay, this is my repentance for missing the trick. It's called a cadenza. Cadenza del Floro. Okay, very good. Okay, so that was a few tricks there for you there then. Very fluffy. Oh, whoops. Were we looping that whole time? Okay, take a solo. What am I doing? Is this music? Hey, we're in a music concert. Welcome to the concert. It's a very fluffy concert, and I would like to now. Anyone got dogs out there? We have a couple of dog songs. We would like to dedicate this one to Effie. Effie's a very good dog that likes very much the way that my loins smell. Just knows me in the cock 5 times. Knows me in the cock 500 times in about 5 hours. She knows me in the cock 500 times in about the space of 5 hours. Doggy, 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 dicky, doggy, dicky, doggy, dicky, doggy, dicky, doggy, 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 dicky, doggy, dicky, doggy, dicky, doggy, 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 dicky, doggy, dicky, doggy, dicky, doggy, stick to my dick. Oh, that's not the song. I made that one up just now. This one's called the Bethugnes Puppy.
It's the Bethugnes puppy. It's the Bethugnes dog. It's the Bethugnes puppy. Welcome to the Bethugnes dog. What's the Bethugnes puppy? What's the Bethugnes dog? It's a Bethugnes puppy and also a Bethugnes dog. What kind of dog is the Bethugnes dog? And is it faster than the wind? It's the kind of dog that chases comets down the starry lane above the clouds, and when it runs across electric earth, drinking the power through its paws. When it stores up enough, it can outrun the wind, and the wind has no choice to be its servant then, lifting the dog till they shoot into space, and they visit all the planets with the Astro Men. Jupiter, Neptune, Mercury, and Mars! It's the Bethugnes puppy. It's the Bethugnes dog. It's the Bethugnes puppy. Welcome to the Bethugnes dog.
All right, so that's one dog song, and then while you're waiting, okay, we're gonna make a really nice loop while you wait for me to rouse my bow. There we go. Hey, just because I'm out of rosin, why don't you all pass this around and smell how good it smells. This is pure pine extract that you put on the bow. It smells so good. It smells like I want my life to smell. Eating dirty money off the floor with limes in it. Eating dirty money off the floor. Ew. There we go. Well, thank you everybody for, Thermich, for staying so long, so true, so proud, so brave, so eagle-like. Here's a detour from the dog language called the paper eagle is flammable. This guy sent me a text. I told him that I bought an RV with my girlfriend. He was like, yeah, it's all gonna burn, bro. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, why do you think that? And he's like, the paper eagle is flammable. So I made it in a song. The paper eagle is flammable. 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 You tried to fly into a hot place. For the ninth straight time got burned. You went the way of not grace. And now it's about time you learn. The paper eagle is flammable. The paper eagle is flammable. Well, it might have looked good on paper, but ink's no match for blood. So it's time to get out the scraper and scrape this phoenix out of the mud. The paper eagle is flammable. The paper eagle is flammable. You were warned by the seers that... Anyways, so here's the bonus verses. The silver sparrow is not big enough. The silver sparrow wasn't big enough. The golden falcon was too expensive. The golden falcon was too expensive. The platinum condor was too ugly. The platinum condor was too ugly. The aluminum crow was a decent compromise. The aluminum crow was a decent compromise. But the Kevlar turkey was victorious. 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 Thermich. And now I will sing a number about Bendrates. Can you say Bendrates? Yeah, that's my dog's name, and it's short for bandit. Yeah, it's short for bandit. Just because you don't think it's short doesn't mean that from the other realm in which on the first day of winter, he, upon seeing the snow, transcends into a mystical Norwegian flying ice wolf. That realm, short looks longer than long does short, if you get what I'm saying. Can you say Bendrates? Black beast in the white frost. Magic frozen forest sparkles across. Winter wizard stacking shelves in the hallowed crystal land of elves. Moo! Dark fox in a bright world. Shifting elemental prancing swirl. Escaping into a feral past. Awakening from dull domestic slumber at last. What was a dog became a wolf, guarding the frost-worn realms, magical eyes piercing the veil into the next dimension. What does he see behind the screen? Is it a gem-filled world? Emerald hills? Look at the squirrel! No, it's a centaur! Bendrates, becoming a Norwegian mythical ice wolf. He sees the centaur hanging out with some dragons. The centaur and the dragons are hanging out with cyclops unicorns. And what else does Bendrate see? He sees a sky mermaid stopping a Viking airship, pulling it over and ticketing it for flying in the wrong part of the sky. Sad Vikings, mermaid police makes them cry. Mermaid police makes them cry. Leap into the air aboard the Viking ship, ride upon the wind. Slicing through the sleep, a wizard wonderworld time comes to a halt. Go! Become a wolf and feel the lightning strike. Spine becomes a cord. Electric earth. Sprout the magic wings. A Lobos Pegasus bite with crushing jaws. Demolish time! Chomping, chomping time, chomping. Pick-um, boom, bow. Bendrates! Thermit, glad you like it. I think we're getting close to the time that it could be considered winding it down around the notch of Nuentas here. It's been a very delicious notch indeed. You pour a nice vegan smoothie in that notch. Here's a recipe, okay? You take some almond milk, some frozen bananas that you had been freezing in the freezer, and some blueberries or raspberries or strawberries, but mainly blueberries or blackberries that are blue and purple. And then you mix those up together, and then you put a tiny bit of whatever, peanut butter or sunflower butter in it just to make it dirty. It gets filthy, nasty, oily smoothie in your mouth. And it's great. Great breakfast. Start it off right. Get it fluffy. Get it going. Does anyone know what time it is in here, just so we can make sure that we're not, overstaying our welcome? Oh, we got 3 minutes till Richmond becomes 29. We almost got it. We're gonna do it again. There we go. What's that? Oh, magical Blark Day to Noah, magical Blark Day to he. He likes to sing in the moonlight alone. No, wait, he likes to sing in the moonlight with his wife to be. Happy magical Blark Day to Noah, happy Blark Day to him. No, wait, okay, almost got it. Sorry. We're composing a song for Noah for his birthday. It goes like this. Oh, magical Blark Day to Noah, magical Blark Day to he. He likes to sing in the moonlight with his wife to be. Your turn. Magical Blark Day to he. He likes to sing in the moonlight with his wife to be. Magical Blark Day to Noah, magical Blark Day to he. He likes to sing in the moonlight with his wife to be. Okay, let's sing it to him. Magical Blark Day to Noah, magical Blark Day to he. He likes to sing in the moonlight with his wife to be. He likes wearing overalls and putting a bunch of wild mushrooms in them. He likes cooking them up and eating the psychedelic ones and barfing up the other ones, yeah! Magical Blark Day to Noah, magical Blark Day to he. He likes to sing in the moonlight with his wife to be. His whole life is a musical. He's never not making up a song. He's like, oh, I got two hands on the steering wheel. Yeah, the guy cut me off. Magical Blark Day to Noah, magical Blark Day to he. He likes in the moonlight with his wife to be. Now I'm gonna give you something that nobody else gets for their birthday. It's not a plant, it's a butt plant. There, I just did a butt plant, and your birthday's complete. I hope that it brings magic and a bunch of psychedelic business around. Magical Blark Day to Noah, magical Blark Day to he. He likes to sing in the moonlight with his wife to be. Oh, magical Blark Day to Noah, magical Blark Day to he. He likes to go scrum diddly dum doogie doogie dumby rum scrummily up a dum finas bird bug binny now burn the mouth bidoo spoon right looking at you going what tonight hide a bus ride. Oh, was going home on the bus was never so much fun. Little boy wasn't got a white and a white to go, yeah. Hot and ooh rock, spady boaties, spady boaties, spady boaties, spady boaties, spady boaties, spady boaties, spady boaties. Oh, yeah, my spady boaty is on the note. My spady boaty, I got no time, yeah. Woo, didn't know about that one, did you? Gonna go and call it up, and run it up, call it up, and run it up, ring it up. With his Betsy line, I bring it up. Give it to a lizard and run away. Before the lizard loses its tail, you got a way to go. You're gonna get time on when the tulip your little boy. Didn't quite work. Didn't quite make it. Nap, 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 didn't quite make it. Nap didn't quite make it. Nap didn't quite make it. Nap didn't. What is going on? Now, everybody, it's been a great pleasure for me to welcome you to our special guest, Nuvox Birdstraw. Nuvox Birdstraw would like to quietly recite a poem now. This is a very pungent oremith of the future. And it came to me when the ions were fly on in the shower. I was washing my back, and this came to me. A very energetic and somewhat dramatic poem. What was it for? What was it for? What was the force for? What was the force for? What was the fourth force for? What was the fourth force for? What was the floor's fourth force for? What was the floor's fourth force for? What was the forest floor's fourth force for? What was the forest floor's fourth force for? What was the fur forest floor's fourth force for? What was the fur forest floor's fourth force for? What was it for? What was it for? What was the florist first fur forest floor's fourth force for? What was the florist first fur forest floor's fourth force for? What was the fifth florist first four forest floor's fourth force for? What was the fifth florist first four forest floor's fourth force for? What was the fifth florist first four forest floor's fourth force for? What was the fifth florist first four forest floor's fourth force for? What was it for? What was it for? Okay, now let's try it. Okay, repeat after me. What was it for? What was the force for? What was the fourth force for? What was the floor's fourth force for? What was the floor's fourth force for? What was the forest floor's fourth force for? What was the forest floor's fourth force for? What was the fur forest floor's fourth force for? What was the first fur forest floor's fourth force for? What was the florist first fur forest floor's fourth force for? Wait! Can we get an F? F! Very good. Very fluffy. Now to finish up, because I believe it's time to go, please give a hand and a tip to your bartender. Is it Casey? No. No. I know it's close to Casey. It's a Coyote. Yodi. Is that Yodi? Is that Yodi that texted your friend? It was like Yodi? No. God dang it. Travis! Yeah, Travis! When I see the name Travis, I think of guys from my hometown that used to run with the Coyotes. And now, whoops, they're dead. And you're alive, so you're winning. Way to go. Okay, and thank you for Metal Makers. Very good times. To finish, I will play my one song about the style of music that I've been playing up for you here. Trying it out, new things in New World, New Frontier, Kansas City, New City, fluffy and fresh and wild. Traded Eric Hosmer, bad move, but gonna be all right. Okay, it's called Snuff Metal. It's an existential metal song. I'm gonna need more distortion for this one. Lost in the storm, looking for something to do. Do I exist, or am I just a colorful void? Avoiding all work, 'cause all I want to do is play. Fast and wild, galloping metals, all sniff metals, going down, it's a way of life and a personal crown. And if you don't like it, I don't care, cause it's my upside down cross to bear. And besides, I'm already famous in the land of Snuff. Chart topper, muffin topper, life gets real weird. I don't think I understand much. So much is obscured with mysteries hidden in pain, painting me black, but black's a new color of fun. And the only thing that makes sense, at least to a jestery goblin of Snuff Metal's going down, it's a way of life and a personal crown. And if you don't like it, I don't care, cause it's my upside down cross to bear. And besides, I'm already famous in the land of Snuff.
Yeah, check out the melody again. He goes, now we're going to play that melody on just the cello, and you watch how this happens. Wonderkind, come down, come a rock. Don't be scared of the pancake.
I don't want to be a man. Men have to own houses and fix stuff all the time. I just want to hide in my room and Snuff Metal all day. Maybe go out and find a few shows when I run out of cash.
And if my pile of cash dries up, I won't get sad anymore. Cause I know I've got gold saved up. I just have to knock on the door at the bank of Snuff! So lost in the maze, it's amazing how real it can feel. Like 100-foot walls, but they're walls I can trample on. When I zoom out, I see the maze is just art on the rug. And the rugbird's not too bad when you're flying on a magical carpet too. Snuff Metal's going down, it's a way of life and a personal crown. And if you don't like it, I don't care, cause it's my upside down cross to bear. And besides, I'm already famous in the land of Snuff. I'm already famous in the land of Snuff. I'm already famous in the land of Snuff. Blark to Noah, magical Blark Day to he. Flardox. So what do you say? I'll fade this one down slowly, and then you bring up the house music. Tharnox Maximum, everybody. Oh wait, real quick, our test. Instead of thank you, I say. Instead of thank you very much, I say. Instead of good morning, I say. Instead of good night, I say. When people ask me how I'm doing, I say. Okay.